Semifinals of the Australian Indoor Championships of 2025 about to get underway. Well, they are underway. We've just had a couple of tech issues this morning, so apologies for the delay. Colleen Orr up against Kelsey Cottrell. Very much looking forward to this in a rematch of the 2024 semi-final. Val Febo here with you on Ringside Live on Bowls Australia's YouTube channel, and we've had Troy Corber the last couple of days, but we've kicked Troy out and we've brought in the big guns, and when I say big guns, I mean that of Lindsay Clark. Linny, welcome.
Hello, Val. It's great to be here. Another Australian indoor, so exciting, so much prestige and history in this event, and to see a rematch of last year's semi-final. What a spectacle we're in for today.
Should be a brilliant contest. Now, last year these two met in this very stage. Kelsey getting over the top in straight sets. Colleen was actually saying this morning that she was a lot more nervous last year than this morning. And after yesterday, getting over the top of Jamie Lee Warsnop in just a gritty and determined contest, I think she'd be really pleased. I don't know if you saw any of that game, Lindsay, but Jamie Lee was right on top, a set and 5-2 ahead. Colleen just managed to chip away and got the victory.
Yeah, look, I think I did manage to do a bit of research last night and did watch a bit of that match. And the great thing about sets play is you're always in the fight. And Colleen always was able to really get one really, really good bowl on there. And I think on this surface, if you can really nail that jack, it's really difficult to convert and get off. And Colleen, to her credit, played a great tie break, and we'll be hoping to get off to a good start here as we see the defending champion in a fairly good zone as we kick off the first end.
Only four people in the history of this tournament have managed to go on and defend their title. Both defending champions still in. So both Jack McShane and Kelsey Cottrell looking to make history as the first players the first defending champions to both win the next year. Jeremy Henry, Beck Van Ash, as Colleen puts in a nice one there for shot. Steve Glasson and Karen Murphy, the other four to successfully defend their crowns at this event.
Yeah, we see a lovely last bowl of Colleen's come in there. Kelsey does have at least 2 seconds at this head. She doesn't have the backers bowl. For those that haven't tuned in so far this event, it is a respot rule, so I imagine she'll be playing a little bit of weight up here. Any conversion, trail of the jack, sit Colleen's last bowl, try and make a couple, win this first end.
2 sets of 9 ends, untimed, and then if both the sets are split, we'll go to a 3-end tie break. It's cutthroat.
Yeah, look, there's a love-hate relationship with sets play for a lot of the players out there. So, it does keep it exciting. And as I said earlier, you're always in the game. And Kelsey just pulling up a little bit short of what she was after there, probably not quite the speed, but Colleen takes the first blood on this first end, which will really help those nerves.
Yep, 1-0, Colleen Orr leads proceedings after one end of the opening set. And Lindsay, looking at Kelsey, now, look, the consummate professional that Kelsey Cottrell is, she's always looking to get better. I don't think I've ever seen her with a ringside coach until today.
Yeah, look, I think she's had in these big matches, the Australian Open last year, Claire was a ringside coach in the semi-final. We do use ringside coaches in the Australian team, so I think she's, it's such a great resource to have. And any player out there can have a ringside coach, accredited coach, to sit with you. And it's not necessarily, she doesn't need anyone to tell her what to do, but just having another support person. And sometimes in singles it can be lonely.
Yeah.
So it can be someone to have a little chat to just about anything really. Sometimes you are in two minds. So have someone of Claire's calibre and very experienced, world champion in her own right, and just a great girl to have there next to you. It's just, another reassurance and another perspective when you need it. But not sure we'll see her use it too much, but I think it's, again, just another little opportunity for her to have an advantage if she can.
Claire knows these greens very well, being a member here, as are you, Lindsay.
Yes.
And you and Claire are just dominating the pairs scene at the moment up here at Tweed Heads and the Gold Coast. Absolutely everything.
We do have a great relationship, Claire and I. We've known each other since 2004 and played a lot in the Australian team together and now as club mates here at the wonderful Club Tweed. So, yeah, she does know the greens inside out. She's got a pretty handy husband in the bowls manager here in Wayne Turley, so might have got some inside info on this rink, but very handy to have on your side, as we see Kelso sort of really find that range in this first end on the second end, first direction.
So what we've done now, we've swapped. As you can see, the setup is a little bit different today, looking a lot different. So we've been over where that door is over there pretty much at the far rink, or just in front of the BCIB sign. And today we are right in the centre of the green. We haven't played in this direction or on this little strip of carpet at all this week. Kelsey just coming underneath. Weight was okay. Just would have liked another foot and just push it out to the side a little bit more. But
yeah, interesting to see the girls playing this hand in this direction. So traditionally over the years, a lot of the players have favoured the wider side, which is the opposite side. The carpet has been stretched, I think, and they've refurbished it a little bit. So it may be running a little bit differently, but it seems there's a nice bit of turn on this forehand as we see the girls coming up this direction.
Kelsey, I think she's put this one out a little wider now, so let's see how this does swoop back. It's making its way down.
Looks like a nice piece of weight she's played as well, just sneaking around the back.
I think she'll be happy with that, just the fact that she's got one pass, she's found her weight.
Yeah, it's close to counting as well. Colleen will really need one of her best bowls here. I think she'll take a lot of heart from the fact that she was able to do that yesterday. Yep. You know, if she did spray a couple, she could then sort of back herself to get it with at least one of her four.
Colleen, the 2017 Australian Champion of Champions winner, back-to-back semi-finals for her.
Oh, she's just caught the wrong edge. She's probably cut the back one out though, so 2 to Kelsey. So any day of the week, you'd probably back Kelsey to draw another one. She's got about a metre or so to count here. Lovely smooth technique. Nice stable, down low.
It's won her a lot over the years. You and her just won your 11th Australian Open titles together. This one's just going to try and get back, but sneaking around the back. Kelsey Cottrell on the board for the first time this morning. We'll just get the adjudication. We think it's 2. And Kelsey obliges with the score marker. Puts up 2 paddles, and Kelsey Cottrell takes the lead. 2-1 opening set after 2 ends. Yeah, you and Kels, 11 AO titles together, and just continuing to keep on keeping on.
Yeah, it's not a bad little haul we've got there, I suppose you could say. I think we just have such a great time playing together. We play a very similar game, very different people, but we've probably got similar core values. We play the game the same way, and yeah, we're super competitive. We both love winning a lot more than we love losing. So, yeah, we just complement each other really well, and yeah, add to that Jimmy, Beck, and Sammy Nerona as well. The last few years, we've had a good little posse there.
Very impressive. I think Ann Johns has got 9 AO titles. Beck's got 6 now. I don't want to jib Beck because I have done it in a couple of articles and she's let me know about it. So
she does like the truth to be out there.
Yep. Unless I give her more than what she's won.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Then it's okay.
Just a little bit of a loose opener from Kelsey. She's nailed that line, so just working on the weight. Only 2 things you need in this game.
Yeah, line
Pretty
and weight.
simple.
And have a look at that. It's just going to cut through, but stops in time. So the schedule today, the 9 a.m. game between Kelsey Cottrell, Colleen Orr, that's underway, as you can see. Then we go to the 11 o'clock game. Jack McShane and Kobe Cromie, Lenny. I'm very excited for that. For the first time, Jack enters a national semi-final as probably the favourite and the elder statesman.
Yeah. Look, he won't be used to that. And by all accounts, Kobe has been setting this green on fire. So I had the luxury of having his brother Tyson Cromie on my team for the NDS a couple of weeks ago, and what a talented family. Like Tyson's brilliant, but Kobe's really made his mark this event, and he'll have nothing to lose today. He's a former Australian under-18 champ or runner-up.
AO.
AO, sorry, yep. So, he's got the runs on the board, and I'm sure he'll be up for the challenge today, and everyone knows how fantastic Jack has been in terms of form the last sort of 18 months or so. So he's kept that rolling on, and in terms of a title defence, Jack's going pretty close so far.
Yeah, we'll talk more about Kobe Cromie a little later on, but a very talented family and very talented, gritty individual. Beat Gary Kelly in the opening round. What I've liked in the men's draws, Colleen's just going to come underneath, is that the players that took out Aaron Sheriff and Gary Kelly, they were the four big seats which we discussed on the right line. The players that took them out have made the semi-finals. So Michael Stevenson has gone all the way through and backed up that win against Aaron Sheriff to get through to the semis to face Corey Wedlock. And Kobe's done that after beating Gary Kelly. The two Essendon Bowling Club products making it all the way through. Kelsey, what has she conjured up here?
That's the one she was after, I think. It was a bit of space there for her. So, again, you would have backed her to get one pretty close. Colleen just walking halfway up the rank, just wants to have a little bit of a closer look, but got a few shots on here. She could either draw up to that, sit the shot bowl, trail the jack a little bit, or she could potentially be a bit more aggressive. So I think this is a good end to see what style of play she will be exhibiting this match. Is it more conservative on the draw, or is she a bit more aggressive?
Talk us through this, Lindsay, as it makes its way down.
Yeah, she hasn't played a heap of weight. It's just cutting across the head. She'll need some kind of fortune if she wants something. Or just going past. Her weight probably wasn't too bad, but good look at that line there. It did duck a fair bit.
This could be a hefty collect here for Kelsey Cottrell. She kicks the two back bowls out, but I have a feeling this could be close to 3. No, just 2. But Kelsey Cottrell, a 4-1 lead, Lindsay, after 3 ends. Very impressive resolve from her. Colleen did the same yesterday, won the first end against Jamie Lee Warsnop, and then Jamie Lee went on a bit of a run to take the opening set.
Yeah, I think in sets play as well, those multiples are really crucial. If you can be scoring, 2, 3s, a full house at times would be really handy. Keep your opposition to just to picking up ones. You're obviously going to go a long way. So, yeah, probably a little bit of a loose end for Colleen there. We'll be hoping to regain the momentum this end. In sets play, you really do need to make sure that momentum doesn't get away too fast, especially when you're up against Kelsey Cottrell. One of the best front runners there is, one of the greatest singles players in the world. Big task ahead. And
we're one match each away, or 2 matches away, I guess, from seeing that Kelsey Dawn final that I think a lot of people would have tipped at the start of the tournament. I know we both did, but they've played in a lot of semis and quarters recently since that 2022 AO final. They haven't actually met in a national decider, so they're on a collision course again. And if their last few AO meetings are anything to go by, there's going to be fireworks.
Yeah, and both girls have played exceptionally well here on this indoor. Really have a strong ability. Their jack first 2 bowl skills, just nailing that jack and really putting the pressure on early in the ends. Creates such a good momentum piece to enjoy success on an end and scoring in multiples, or just, going down 1 or 2 here or there. Definitely the most 2 informed female players in Australia, if not the world at the moment, or the last couple of years. We see a great draw shot there from Kelsey Cottrell.
And it's no coincidence that they were the 2 women picked for the World Cup later this year.
Yeah, fantastic. And to be able to play together again. So, the commentator mentioned prior to the match, Kelsey Cottrell winning the World Triples with myself and Dawnie leading up. So for those girls to be back together and not against each other, I think they'll be really excited about that opportunity.
100%. That day was pretty glorious at Broadbeach, and I know you think so. But most people were, there wasn't a dry eye at Broadbeach that day. It was very emotional for a lot of people, seeing you get chaired off into the twilight.
The sunset.
Or the sunset.
Yeah, it was a great day, obviously being my hometown, and the family was all there, and enjoying that ultimate success. It's just the most perfect way to go out and to share
Teresa
it.
was there.
Yeah, she was, my mum.
She's the best.
She is awesome. But yeah, to share that with Kelso, I've known her since she was about 13. So really, really special.
Yeah, for what Kelsey has achieved, you would think that, the body of work she's put together, the medals she's won, you look at it all, you read the list, you got to flip about 4 pages to get through it all. You think, oh, you know what, she'd be at the end of her career. She'd been bowling for 50 years. She's only mid-30s, not even.
It's very true. And she's just still got that real dogged competitive edge to her. I think if you start to lose that a little bit, she probably might, think, I've done it all. I mean, she has done it all. She's done everything, but she still wants to keep winning and wants to achieve and wants to represent our country, which is so fantastic. And for the young girls coming through to still have her there to learn off, that's even better. So
100%.
Yeah, a fantastic ambassador for our country and her family at the clubs she represented over the years as well. So, and a great girl to boot, which definitely helps. Just hanging off a little bit. She doesn't want Colleen's to fall in there. Still hanging on to one.
It's a really important bowl coming up for Colleen Orr. Needs to get back on the board. Is there an opportunity if she plays? It would have to be an inch-perfect bowl, but to sit Kelsey's shot bowl out and stay for 3 possibly.
Yeah, it's hard to see on screen there, but there is a slight gap between Kelsey's shot bowl and Colleen's closest one there, so she can reach up here on the forehand. There's a couple of bowls to come off on the wing. We can see Kelsey's widest one, the bowl at 9 o'clock there as well of Colleen's. She can use that to come in, so
a little bit of a shelf there. So let's see what Colleen Orr does. She goes on that forehand, and her bowls do hoop back here. So let's see what she can bring. Don't know if she's overly pleased with it.
Needs to run any. Oh, she hasn't sent it. The line was perfect. She'll be disappointed with that one. Had half of it right, but another score to Kelsey Cottrell.
Kelsey, 5 shots to 1 after 4 ends. She's looking in ominous form this morning for Colleen Orr. A repeat of last year's semi-final. Kelsey beat Chloe Stewart in an epic decider last year. Went to 3 sets, and Chloe looked on for all money going into that tie break, but Kelsey, the steely determination and mental resolve of the Commonwealth and World Champion, got her over the line. She's a remarkable bowler, and I think the carrot dangling now over the next couple of years, and I think if Kelsey does win this title, I think it'll give her, and same with Dawn as well, as they look for that Commonwealth Games experience, the opportunity for the winner to go over and play the World Bowls Indoor Championships in the Northern Hemisphere on an indoor carpet with the Com Games looming on an indoor carpet as well. That is going to be vital experience.
Yeah, it's a really a big advantage and really helps their selection push, I guess you could say. We don't get to play a lot of major tournaments on carpet in Australia or the synthetics on Australia, so any success you do have is going to definitely be held in your favour. I know the Aussie team are heading over to the UK at the end of next month, so that's going to be really crucial as well, but any great performances you can have on this surface, and yes, to get over there next year to that Worlds is really going to be beneficial to them. So
it is the end of next month, isn't it?
Yes.
End of September, October. Wow. Yeah, I think they leave on or just after Grand Final day. Wow, that's come around quick, hasn't it?
Go the Suns. How good are the Gold Coast Suns? Have we got any Sun supporters out there?
They might be.
Poor old Richmond, fellow Val Richmond.
Please don't bring them up.
Okay, sorry, go the Suns.
Do not bring those idiots up.
They're trying their best, as we see a really good reply here from Colleen. This is what she needs. Just one of her first 2 bowls in that area. Put the pressure on, ask a question of Kelsey. Kelsey is such a quality player. You would imagine she'd step up for this, but just wants to put the pressure on and give her a good run in this first set and take it a tight finish and see how you go.
Well, it's almost a carbon copy of the opening set against Jamie Lee Warsnop yesterday's. Kelsey is not a mile away here, Lindsay.
Wow, that just a touch of speed, and twice now she's hung just past the jack. Got 2 bowls in really good places though.
So we've played 4 ends here, and Kelsey's leading 5-1. Yesterday against Jamie Lee, it was after the 5th end that Jamie Lee Warsnop opened up a 5-1 lead over Colleen Orr. Jamie Lee got to a 7-1 lead after 6, but Colleen won the last 3 ends of the opening set. So if she can just get herself back into this and start winning ends earlier, it might hold her in good stead, I should say.
Yeah, she's a very experienced campaigner, Colleen, and like you said, you spoke to her before the match, not as nervy when you've been here and done it before a little bit. And yeah, she didn't win a set last year against Kelsey, but she was definitely competitive. She's had some really good wins in this event so far, and she'll back herself here. She just needs to get in that rhythm a little bit and find her range, and she's got two great shots in the head here.
Got a message from Nick Carl, who's watching on. Go the Lions. So
who? Sorry?
Nick Carl.
No.
Oh.
Who's the
Lions? You should know him.
I know both of those. Come on. A bit early for the humour, Val, is it? But
I've had my coffee too.
Nico, I thought you were a Gold Coaster, mate.
Both teams looking good. AFL in Queensland's looking very strong at the moment.
Very exciting. My husband and I were inaugural members of the Suns back in 2010 or 11, and it was a long, lonely win here and there. We got a free quarter pounder if they could win a quarter of football in the season. That's how good we were going.
Kelsey with a bit of weight. And
didn't mind that. Didn't mind a bit of aggression there from Kelsey.
It was there for her to play.
I think so, and potentially a chance. She's 5-1 up. See what that running shot's doing. I know she likes to try and get one of those going early just to try and get in that rhythm a little bit and see if it's going to hold or pull tight a little bit as that one did there. So, yeah, good effort. Importantly, Colleen wanting to score this end and bridge that 4-shot gap. 9 ends can go pretty quick, I think, in a sets play game. So really wanting to not let your opposition get out too far. But
also, there's the opportunity. Let's say if you're down by 4 or down by 5, you only get 8 ends, really. So Colleen needs to try and get a wriggle on. She goes around the back, but it doesn't matter. She gets 2. And it's 5-3. That is just what the doctor ordered for the lady I named yesterday as the Darwin Destroyer.
Ooh, very true. That lovely crew up there in Darwin. Love the NT Bowls community. It's such a fantastic place to visit, place to play. So supportive of each other. I know there'll be a lot of support come through for Northern Territory's Colleen Orr, one of the favourites up there.
So, last year's semi-final, won by Kelsey Cottrell, 9-4, 12-4. The first set was 1-1 after 2. And then after 5 ends, Kelsey had raced away to a 9-1 buffer before Colleen won, same like she did yesterday against Jamie Lee, the last 3 ends of the opening set.
Okay.
But she's got it back to within 2.
Yeah, she's thrown this longer length as well, which is interesting. Kelsey's very much known, for her favour towards the longer lengths, but Colleen backing herself here. It's obviously worked for her to get this far.
You see it at the Bowls Premier League a lot that Kelsey will just put the mat down right on the far mark or the long mark, jack all the way up, and she will just hit that 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, I think, and the benefit in BPL is you don't have to roll the jack. So there's a big difference for the bowlers out there if you want to try and play a maximum length end to really get that jack up to the tee versus lobbing it like we can see here. It's probably a metre or so short. It takes away that flirting with the ditch a little bit. Yeah. If you've got, instead of 2 metres behind, you've got now 3 and a bit. So in BPL, the fact that it's already there, it's a massive advantage, and she is so good at it, as we've seen this end here.
So the first bowl, Kelsey wins again.
Nice little reply coming up from Colleen. That's what we're after. Kelsey just dropping under the head, really nicely weighted. Doesn't have the shot, but it's a pretty good setup in terms of first 2 bowls. Colleen Colleen will be looking to get another one in the zone. Second or third shot will be helpful at this point. Just hanging a little bit wide, but importantly, it is in a really good spot. Kelsey looking to play something similar, a bit more intent here. Jack or bowl. Very close to it, just needs to hold on, just under. Colleen just asking the question, wanting to know where her shot bowl is in relation to the jack. Trying to get a visual picture in her mind about Kelsey's shot. What options has she got? What can Colleen play here with confidence? I think she's really needs to shut this head down and take the shot away. Kelsey's second bowl will finish just past.
Well, they come back. We know they come back.
That's a very good shot. She's still a little bit vulnerable here.
Yeah, there's a huge target for Kelsey to play to, but Colleen, and this is the thing for Kelsey, that Colleen is holding one on the respot mark. I reckon she is anyway, yes.
Yeah, there's a couple of options. I mean, Kelsey's played that shot twice, looking to sit the bowl or trail the jack and just missed under. Does she learn from it and try third time lucky, or does she play a different shot completely? Lining up to play something similar.
This is a massive bowl because Colleen Orr can go a long way to levelling things here in this opening set.
She is wider. Yeah, that's a challenge. I think she was only just missed with a second and third bowl, a bowl narrow, and sends it out a little wider and it just hung off on her. So good learning. Importantly, more scoring to Colleen Orr.
So they may measure here for the second. And it is 2. So 5 apiece, Lindsay Clark. This is an enthralling opening set battle.
Yeah, it's quite exciting actually. You always want to be in the mix in the first set. Whether you win or lose it, there's always a second set. There's always a tie break. Yep. But I think it's more about setting the tone, getting your rhythm, backing yourself on the draw shot, seeing what your conversions do.
But yeah, and I think in sets play, if you win the first, you've at least got a tie break in your back pocket. You know that you've at least got 12 ends left in this game.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept and intriguing, the mindset of what that does to people, because there's been a lot of tie breaks. And I think if you're in a 21 up game or a 25 up game, you generally see that momentum continue. But a lot of time in sets play, like you say, whether people relax because they know they're definitely going to go to a tie break at least after winning the first set, or if you lose a first set, you really dig in and get determined and know you have to win this second one. Fantastic start.
This is an impressive fight back from Colleen Orr. I could say it's awesome. We dropped that a lot yesterday. I had to bring it up once. So how's Kelsey running here? Making its way down. She's awfully close.
Oh, nice reply. That's what you see, the girls have had a few goes now drawing it and getting their zone in this direction. So 2 quality players in this semi-final, you'd expect this kind of standard.
Staying on this backhand side.
Pretty good second bowl there from Colleen. Give it a little chance. She's finishing a good home. We'll provide options for later on in this end.
Kelsey's in a pretty similar area here.
Yeah, just unlucky to get that onto the jack. It was really well played. One blue indicated by our marker.
And Colleen's got the back bowl now as well. Things are starting to look up for her, but you'd back Kelsey to try and manufacture something. Colleen just asking a couple of questions of the marker.
Yeah, the advantage for Kelsey here, it's a fairly wide-ish kind of head, so there's a couple of different options for her in terms of weight and conversion shots she has on offer. So Colleen will just be looking to get another one in that handy zone, just past the jack or close to it.
And
well played.
Didn't quite get past, but it's in a good spot. There's a huge shelf here for Kelsey, but the problem is with nothing back, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, I think she probably needs to do something with this bowl.
Trying to open it up now, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, she can play any sort of weight. If she wants to play it that she can stay up towards the back of the rink, she can. I think with Colleen's last bowl at the heads, it's kind of locked Kelsey's short one in. So there's potential that Kelsey can get some kind of contact on her front bowl there.
Kelsey trotting in behind this.
Just needs to get down a little. Nicely weighted and, importantly, one pass ahead as well.
Yeah, that even though she didn't get it there, the fact that she does have one past, it just opens up a couple more opportunities with her final bowl of this seventh end. If you've just joined us, Kelsey raced out to a 5-1 lead, and Colleen Orr has got back-to-back twos to level proceedings at 5 apiece with 2 ends to play after this. Val Febo and Lindsay Clark here with you on Ringside Live on Bowls Australia's YouTube channel. Great to have your company wherever you're watching. Australian Indoor Championships semi-final for 2025. What an event it's been. Lindsay's home club here at Club Tweed.
Yes, the iconic Club Tweed. It's such a wonderful club, great club members, great management. Wayne Turley, Emma Boyd in the bowls office do fantastic things. So if anyone can get down here, wants to get down here, we'll look after you. Come and have a game. As Colleen just looks at this head here, she's a bit undecided. She holds shot, but it's probably not a head that's in her favour at the minute. So it'll be interesting to see what she does here, whether she tries to change it a little bit or just gently draw another one in there. She's sticking to this backhand side. Got it away nicely. On the higher side. Just getting one pass ahead here. We can see just really lightly on screen the black line at the tee. That's a respot mark as well. So if the jack does go out of play, out of the boundaries of the rink, that it will get respot there, which looks like Colleen could hold a couple. So weight's probably pretty critical here for Kelsey. She'll be looking, I imagine, to play up on the forehand or backhand, really. Any contact on the shot bowl of the orange or any one of her yellow bowls will be an advantage result.
So after this bowl, see whether Colleen Orr might be in front for the first time in this set or if Kelsey Cottrell continues her slight hold on this first set. She is in the area, Lindsay.
She's on a very good line here. Just needs to run up onto her own. Oh, just lacking a touch of weight.
So Colleen Orr, with 2 ends to play in this opening set, has taken the lead. 6 shots to 5, Lindsay. And as Aidan Davis just walks past there on the camera.
The great Aidan Davis.
Taking photos. You'll see them all later on. 6-5 to Colleen Orr. She is more than up for this fight. Showed mental determination of the highest order yesterday. Was absolutely magnificent to come back from a set and 5-2 down against Jamie Lee Worsnott, the 2014 winner. Won it as a baby-faced 17-year-old.
Yeah, we again talked about it on the Bowls Australia podcast, but it doesn't seem that long ago that Jamie Lee won that when it was 11 years.
2014.
Where has the time gone?
2014 seems like yesterday.
It definitely does, as we see Colleen get a first bowl away. A little bit of a shorter length this time. Looks pretty handy opener again. She definitely has found her range here, asking all the questions of Kelsey Cottrell so far.
Well, she's no stranger to national titles, Colleen Orr. She's taken home the Australian Champion of Champions title. It was in 2017 in Darwin.
Yeah, she's also no stranger to these Australian girls as well. We play against her a lot at state series and the national sides championship. So she knows the girls well. We won't be daunted by taking on one of, or potentially if she makes it through, some of the best players in the world. So it's definitely a positive for Colleen. She will back herself against anyone. On a nice line again. Just needs to run slightly. Nailing this line on the forehand, which is fantastic. Probably just out of counting, but importantly, covers up the jack a little bit.
I reckon the crowd will start to flock in as the day goes by. Defending champion Jack McShane coming up with Kobe Cromie. Kelsey is just going to sneak past, but another one past the jack.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many bowls go down the backhand direction in this way.
No, not at all.
And interestingly, there's generally a time you'll probably have to swap anyway. So it would be interesting to see what kind of line is going on down there. Kelsey just missing hers a little bit in this direction, but I imagine the girls have had a bit of time spent out on the rink practicing either late yesterday or a couple of ends before the game started. So they've obviously selected this side of the rink as the kind of kinder one to play on.
It always amazes me how quickly the bowlers adapt to that and figure that out. So this is, again, looking quite promising for Colleen Orr. There's only one end to complete after this. And I would almost say she's holding 3, and our marker will oblige.
Wow.
Which would put her, and look, you would back Kelsey in to change it, but it would put her 4 in front with an end to place, which means the worst she could do is tie it. If she puts a 4th shot in here, she'd be holding set.
Yeah, I think as well, like, I know she doesn't have a back bowl, but the front bowl of Colleen's is covering up the jack. You can't see an attacking shot straight up the line for Kelsey. So
plays with your mind too, doesn't it?
Definitely. Just, it affects that depth perception a little bit if you can't see the jack too well. So you're really great for Kelsey to go up to the head, have a little look, get the visual image in her mind.
Coming around the back here, Colleen Orr, I think.
Yeah. She probably didn't want to make the shot any easier for Kelsey either. So if she'd drawn another one there and left something for her to sit on, it's probably not that great for Colleen. So she's probably happy to take her medicine a little bit. Kelsey, she probably does have 2.5 feet to draw at least second, but she's only got maybe 3 inches to get the shot. So big moment here in this match.
Yeah, speaking of taking medicine, Kelsey might have to here if she just wants to draw second, which leaves her 2 behind with an end to go. It's currently 4 on a live score. Kelsey Cottrell remains on the forehand.
It's a nice line here. Just needs the right weight now. Kelsey just willing it to get down. It's just run through.
Has she cut it down? I'm not so
so
sure.
I think that's run through.
And a shake of the head from Kelsey Cottrell. We think Colleen Orr might be holding a 3 here. Kelsey just going to have a look. The tape will come out. I like this from Kelsey. Just say, you know what? You've won the end, but I'm going to make you work for these shots.
Yeah, I think they've taken a couple out, so she just wants to have a little look just to make sure, which I like this. Also, take a little bit of time to reassess after this end. She's got a pretty good eye, Kelsey, so she wouldn't measure if it wasn't super close. Calling the umpire. I think Kelsey likes her own there.
So it's a lot closer than what we thought as well. So this is a critical measure, because if it's a 3 for Colleen Orr, the worst that she can do is tie this opener. If it's a 2, Kelsey has a chance to still win the opening set.
As we see the fantastic laser measure come out.
These.
Love the laser measure.
These.
Very accurate.
And quick too.
And quick. So you can see on the screen those front 2, they're already the 2 shots for Colleen Orr.
And it's Kelsey's. So it's only 2 for Colleen, but a mightily important 2 because Lindsay, she's won 3 of the last 4 ends. 3 of them have been multiples. She, I think, has scored in her match yesterday in the first 2 sets. She scored 1 multiple.
Yeah, I think the difference of these last few ends for Colleen, her first 2 bowls have really set the tone of what's unfolded as the ends progress. So she's been able to really nail one or get one in the zone and have one just past, which is exactly what you need in your jack and first 2 bowl skills. So whether you're a lead in a 4s or playing in your singles matches, 1 on, 1 just past, as we see a nearly full length end.
8 shots to 5. Colleen Orr. So close to tasting that opening set. She can smell it. She's got one hand on it, but you would back Kelsey Cottrell in to make her fight for every single shot. Stays up at the back, so you can see our elevated camera there. Aidan Davis rigged that up this morning, and oh boy, does that look good.
It's a great angle. Really gives you a good indication of actually how far past the jack the bowls are finishing. Really important for Kelsey to get these first 2 bowls in good areas. She's on a very good line going in. Fantastic opening bowl. When you're looking for a 3, that's exactly what you want. Colleen not needing to panic here, just needs to get one in the zone. Try and set this head up for herself. She's in a nice line. Just slightly past, going to sit the shot, but again, in a really good space there. Just a foot or so past the jack. Kelsey's on another good line going in. Just get down. 2 great shots from Kelsey Cottrell. Almost inch perfect there. Would have loved for that one to get just behind or just in front of her own. She has left a little bit of a ledge there for Colleen. Although Colleen looks just under in pace. Kelsey, very famous technique. She's a bit robotic at times. She's played this very well as wow. Just needs to get down, wheeling it down. Just caught the edge of it. Unlucky.
Because that would have been the 3 she needed to tie the set.
That was very unlucky not to get on the inside of her own. Instead, she's clipped the outside. It's probably made Colleen just work up there on the draw, I think. Not too much on here.
If you are Colleen, I know this is my overzealous nature sometimes getting the better of me. Are you tempted to have a little bit of a whack at that and get rid of those bowls to ensure that you can't lose the set?
I think had Kelsey made that one count, yes, but I think there's too much danger. That middle bowl of Kelsey's going on to Colleen's third shot there and then giving Kelsey the opportunity to win the set.
Because there is a chance that you miss and it could be the set.
I think Colleen's played a lot of great draw shots up here on this backhand. Looks slightly wide. It's all in pace now. Wheeling it down. Just going to hang.
Rocked on her own. So what's the shot here for Kelsey to try and win this set? She can she can easily just draw that and tie it.
Yeah, she's going to look at her options here. Obviously, you want to try and win the set, but is there any danger of not even drawing it if it goes wrong? So there is a chance, if she gets her middle bowl up and over onto Colleen's orange one and stays around, she can get 4. However, if she's slightly tight, she could nick the jack away and only get 1, maybe 2, and lose the set. So I don't know. It depends what she wants to back herself on here. I imagine she's played 3 fantastic draw shots.
So a tied set would mean that whoever wins the second go through. If that's tied, then we go to a tiebreak. Huge bowl for Kelsey. Backhand it is.
Yeah, I think if Kelsey can get away with a tie in this set, especially after nearly being 4 behind, she's chasing it.
And if she chases, she knows she's
wants
close.
It to come down,
Kelsey.
Inside edge. Oh, she's done it. She has done it. Got the great edge. She was unlucky with her third bowl, so what a getaway to draw that set from Kelsey Cottrell.
Colleen would be pretty disappointed with that, but nonetheless, she escapes with half a set. Kelsey Cottrell with a brilliant final end, back against the wall. And Kelsey always finds a way, doesn't she?
She does, and I think, again, those first 2 bowls really set the tone that end. It is making a huge difference in this match and who's scoring, who's getting the advantage. So,
and sometimes, when I know Colleen's been around for a while, but sometimes when you look at it and you go, oh, geez, look at who I'm about to win a set against, or look who I'm possibly about to win a set against. And see, that's where Kelsey doing that measure before on the penultimate end, that looked for all money like it was 3, and she could have given that up. She didn't.
I reckon at this level, you're never ever wanting to give any shots away, especially when you've got such a good eye as Kelsey Cottrell did. But seeing Kelsey draw that set, she now gets mat possession and she's thrown a shorter length end. And in Colleen's defence, she didn't play a poor end on that last end, but Kelsey, that's probably the first time in the match she's got 3 within that sort of foot of the jack. So really consistent end to finish on and then start this next set with that momentum.
So 8 all is the final total for the first set. High scoring, Colleen Orr won 4 ends in a row to get to an 8-5 lead before Kelsey Cottrell wrestled that away with a 3 to tie it up. So we go to a 1-set shootout. If this set is tied, we'll go to a 3-end tie break as well. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. Enthralling battle we have. 3 matches today, 3 matches tomorrow. The final men's semi-final between Corey Wedlock and Michael Stevenson before the women's final. And the men's final to round us off.
Yeah, another nice bowl there from Kelsey. Just covering up the jack a little bit. Foot or so short of jack high. Colleen just overplaying it with her first one. It's heading in a nice direction again. Needs a bit of contact. She's got it. And a touch on the jack as well. Great second bowl there from Colleen.
A lot of people watching on from Northern Territory, I'm sure. Could possibly have a battle of the territories in the final if Chloe Morrison and Colleen Orr both get up today.
Yeah, great to see as well. They've got such talent up there in Northern Territory, and Barry Beaumont, the chief executive up there, and doing great things. And to see their players doing so well, what a thrill for everybody. Really great shot for Kelsey to draw that one.
Brilliant.
Like there, she's willing it in, a little bit more emotion, a little bit more game face from her here. So good to see. She desperately would love to get be the first woman to make the final as she looks to defend her title from 2024. As we see Colleen changing hands for the first time in this match, playing a backhand in this direction. Just needs to get a bit of an up and over on her own. See what this line's doing.
Tell you what, she's not a mile away here, Linny.
Just needs to pass the front. Needs to pass the front. Oh, it was a good shot.
Got it. She got it. Wow.
played it very well. She had not played a bowl down that direction. What a shot there from Colleen Orr, and she's got the best two back as well. Not a lot on here for Kelsey Cottrell at the moment. Get an indication, one blue. Melissa Roberts out there doing a great job in marking duties, as she always does. One of our great Club Tweed volunteers.
Volunteers doing a great job this week. Was talking to Ivan Gribble this morning. Just made a life member of the Port Arlington Bowls Club, but he comes up here for 4 months a year, and he's at every big Club Tweed event.
Kelsey playing a little bit, just wanting a little nudge, and yeah, a little bit tentative there, which is fair enough. She didn't have a bowl past the jack, so good effort. I don't know if Colleen will maybe be a little bit happy to take one here, or if she'll have a go at trying to make something happen.
Look, if she doesn't want to affect things here, I think it's good that, even play a practice bowl. Is Kelsey talking to Claire Turley over there? What do you reckon they're saying?
I think they're saying, can't believe we got out of that one. That was good. And Kelsey maybe just, she probably was a little bit off her game, those ends that Colleen did score, and just missing a little bit high on the weight. They might be talking a little bit about how it hangs off, holding off a little bit wider if you overplay it. So try and play those a little bit tighter if you need.
So Colleen has had a little crack at this, but
tentative one, I think. Just probably another one down that backhand side just to get the line, which she's nailed. So that will be helpful for later on.
Like the first set, Colleen Orr wins the opening end. A little bit of a fortunate result, but she was in the area.
Yeah, look, I think she would have been more fortunate had she missed it, because she had the jack clean as a whistle there. So a really good end to start the second set.
So Colleen Orr just dipped it. It wasn't a bad final end, but she just couldn't get things in the right spot to negate Kelsey Cottrell. Dropped to 3, first set tied. She's kicked off nicely in this second. She looks for her maiden final here at the Australian Indoor Championships. Kelsey looking to win her third title in 4 years. The only player to beat Kelsey here since 2022 is a lady that's playing in our next women's singles semi-final in Chloe Morrison.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Some good stats for everybody.
2023 quarterfinalists or semi-finalists, Chloe Morrison. So in her second semi-final in 3 years.
Yeah, look, great singles player, Chloe. I think she's won 6 or 7 ACT state singles titles. Played really well in the National Development Series a couple of weeks ago. Was victorious there.
And your Team Blue, yes.
Team Blue, yes. Go Team Blue. She's playing my World Champs teammate today, so I'll sit on the fence for that one. But, yeah, such a great player. Really gritty, determined, always up for the fight. Very funny as well. People might not know that about her, but has a great sense of humour and, yeah, really caring, thoughtful person to go with it.
Well, she's actually been giving me slack for my awesome comment before. Got a message from her saying that's a fine.
She loves the banter. Did she give you any other suggestions? Yeah, it's all good to criticise, but give us an answer. What else?
Come on, Chloe. Kelsey and Colleen will be looking to just get a little foothold in this set. Colleen on the board early, but just with the one, these next couple of ends vital in who wins this match and who makes it through to tomorrow's decider.
Yeah, a little bit of a loose first couple of bowls from the girls. Especially after they'd been sort of dominating that jack area. Colleen looking to make this correction. It's all in weight now. Just needs to slow down. Just centred a bit too much. Kelsey, another good zone here. It's coming around nicely. Just needs to sit. Oh, it's probably 1 in, 1 out at that point. Okay, Colleen will be giving herself a good talking to. She's got 2 bowls with a really good line there, so just needs to drop a foot or so of weight on her last one to be guaranteed the shot.
The difference in the Colleen Orr of the 2024 semi-final and 2025, you can just tell that she is so up for this fight. Last time, Kelsey just got away from her and never really looked too troubled. But today, Colleen has just been on song. This is the best she's played all tournament. Got a walkover through her first match, won her second match in straight sets.
Yeah, she's looks like she's quite enjoying it out there as well. So she is a great competitor, so always up for a challenge. But, yeah, having a bit of fun as well. So just needs a clear path, under or around. Oh, she's just clipped it, which was unlucky. She did have good weight. Close for shot.
That actually might have gotten in.
Yeah, that's 1 blue paddle from Melissa Roberts. Probably deservedly so. She did have good weight there. Still a bit of room here for Kelsey Cottrell. It's on its way. It's on a good arc again. We'll come back from there. All in weight. Looks like it might have done enough. Just held off a little bit.
Oh, I think Colleen's still got this.
You reckon? The angle's deceiving, but let's see what the girls... Well, Colleen's pretty happy that it's hers, but yep, like we know, Kelsey won't give that away.
1 to Colleen Orr. She pulls ahead 2-0 after 2 in this second set. First set tied, so whoever wins this set, if there is a winner in this set, will go through to the decider tomorrow. Always good, like, you and I both aren't morning people, Lindsay, but when you do get the morning game and you don't have to play till the next day if you win, get the day off, relax, go for a walk along the water. Plenty to do up here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if it's Kelsey, she'll be having to go back to work and look after the kids.
Well, yeah,
a little bit of a different vision to yours, Val.
That's true.
But yes, the idea is correct, yeah. It is nice to have already earned your sport there and watch the rest of the games unfold a little bit.
Yeah, that is true. When it is in your pretty much your home city, you do have to make your way back.
Yeah, she has to go back to mum life and work life and partner life. So,
well, her partner's here.
Yep.
Andrew Howie, doing a wonderful job.
As always, one of the best events managers in the world. Very lucky to have him as part of the BA crew. Doing great things as always. You know, when an event runs smoothly and seamlessly, that someone is doing a good job behind the scenes, coordinating it all. There's a lot of moving parts in these events, a lot of volunteers, a lot of support needed. So you need a good leader at the helm of that.
The way he runs the AO is, and I think a lot of people could learn from him in how he juggles all of those moving parts. You know, you talk about other sports and the moving parts they've got. Well, 15 clubs, 1,100 volunteers, 3,500 to 4,000 bowlers.
Yeah, it's a mammoth effort. Big credit to Howie and his team. As interestingly, we see Kelsey playing this backhand side for the first time in this match. She might have got a little bit of a look at it from seeing Colleen's bowls go down the last end. Decided to have a little go herself, see if she can nail it. And she's done a pretty good job with these first 2 bowls.
This is looking really nice.
Yeah, there's does seem like a nice track on that backhand side. Not too much going astray there. Not hanging off like she maybe felt like she just wasn't getting it on this forehand side. So straight down the middle of the rink. She's done very well. Colleen switching here now as well. Good choice, I think, with bowl number 3. She's got Kelsey's bowl to sit on. She's got her own 2 bowls waiting just behind. Fairly good track. Needs to get on the end of something. Right up and about. Very good shot.
Has it gone too far, or is it in?
Just out, but second shot importantly, which we talked about earlier. If you can keep Kelsey to singles, you'll still be right in this match.
And she scores so quickly, Kelsey. Her first 2 matches were over in the blink of an eye. Beat some good players through Louise Cronin in the second round, and then Brooke Edwards yesterday pushed Kelsey to a tie break.
Beautiful line again here from Kelsey, and weight as well. That's another one. That's the best.
Well, they've both found their line here, both looking very good. Must say those new Helensvale kits are looking rather schmick.
They do look schmicko, don't they?
Yep, very similar to what they have in the BPL.
Yeah, nice to see the black bottoms as well. There's a lot of green there for a while. But, yeah, they do look very classy.
Yep. And more modern as well, and I think that will, as much as you wouldn't like to think that people are that vain, they are.
Yeah, well, I think when you're out there, you want to feel like you look the part, you look good. It is a modern kit. I think Drake's Pride were the crew behind the new uniforms and done such a good job. And I think looking the goods is half the battle, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Colleen might have just overplayed this. Not happy with it.
So chance for Kelsey to...
I think it's a change of hand for me here. I think Kelsey's last bowl is actually a bowl short of Jack High, so there is a risk if she plays the same shot and overplays it, she tips it to Colleen. Whereas if she plays a forehand, all she needs is to get one roll out of Colleen's closest bowl and she's got a full house. So I think you'll see a change of hand. No danger on this forehand side whatsoever.
She's seen it. That's why we brought one of the best minds in bowls up here today. We're going to do a video at some stage just to show you where we're actually sitting. You can see us in the view on the 45 for the next end. Kelsey's just a bit tight here, but has she got the weight to stick around?
Oh, it's a maybe. It might be another measure job.
A couple of people clapped and then realised that it might be going too far.
It's worth a look at it. Taken 2 out.
So we're at least even.
Yeah, calling for the measure. It means it's pretty close again. Could we see another umpire?
Maybe. What a match we have for you, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're enjoying it at home or wherever you're watching around the world. Ringside Live, bringing you all the coverage of the 2025 Australian Indoor Championships. Every match from now on in, live, uninterrupted. 2 to Kelsey Cottrell. Scores level after 3 in the second set.
We see another length change. This time Kelsey bringing the mat right up. Well, not right up, but sort of towards the end of the line there. Just to see if she can find her own bit of range in this direction.
Nothing to split them. 10 shots scored each across the 12 ends that we've played. Colleen's won 7 ends. It's probably the only difference between the two. But Kelsey has scored a lot more multiples.
It's a little bit of a lazy sort of turn on this shorter length. Still not too bad a start. You would imagine that there'd be a few bowls inside that as the end progresses. Colleen's one, just slightly past the jack.
So, Kelsey has only lost at the Australian Indoor Championships once this decade. She's played in all of the events.
Yeah, we see an uncharacteristic miss of the line there. Wouldn't be surprised if Kelsey gives the other side of the rink a go in this direction, just to try and alleviate that frustration of finding that track out on the higher side as Colleen looks to nail right in on it. That's a great back up to her first bowl.
She is up for this battle, Colleen Orr.
She has left the door open slightly. The jack is visible. Kelsey just needs a run on this. Very good area.
I think she's going to cut under. Just a bit short as well. Great line, though.
Yeah, her line was right on track. Just undersent it a little bit. Bit unlike her, but again, played probably the shortest end of the match so far, so it's still trying to find that weight range. If Colleen's going to get on the right side of that, it's probably nearly another one, you would imagine.
Yeah, she'll take it.
So Kelsey just looking to arrive up here, sit on the second shot, hold on, try and sit the shot. Promotion on her own, just missing under.
So this is a huge opportunity for Colleen Orr. She puts in another one, and that's 3. She's coming up to have a look to see what the situation is.
Yeah, I like this from Colleen. Just want to make sure how confident can she be in the draw up there. Is there any risk, if she accidentally plays a little bit too much weight or is a little bit high on her line? But I think that the Kelsey's bowl there at, say, 3 o'clock is just slightly past jack high, so she can play that side with confidence.
She can even sit on that bowl.
Yeah, very similar to her last shot execution.
So this could be a telling blow in this semi-final. Colleen Orr looking for her first 3 of the match to take a 3-shot lead in the second set with 5 ends to play.
It's on a higher line. Just going to hang off a little bit there.
She doesn't like it at all, but she will take it. It's a 2-shot lead to Colleen Orr after 4. She leads 4-2 in the second set. The first was halved at 8 apiece. I called her the Darwin Destroyer yesterday. She's taken down one right at home, Jackaroo, looking to do it again. This time in the form of 2-time champion and defending champion Kelsey Cottrell.
We're talking about look in the part. I think the Darwin Bowls Club shirt that Colleen's got on, it's one of my favourites in the bowl scene. Love the Indigenous print, love the colours. I actually bought myself one when I was up there recently, yes, because I just think it's looks swish out. So big credit to all the crew up there who was involved in designing and making that. But
it's very different as well. And the NT clubs really adopt that Indigenous artwork. You see it a lot across their kits. I've seen Bronwyn Hagger wearing the Catherine kit, and that's got the Indigenous artwork on it as well.
Yeah, I think Colleen's also got one of our Ospreys caps on.
She does.
I don't know if she's trying to rally the home crowd or get the Ospreys on side, but
it's a nice colour, actually.
It is a nice colour. Yeah. We've got some good gear here as well at the Ospreys. I think talking to Emma and Turles, they send a lot of our merch overseas and all around Australia. You can get online and order some of our club gear. I know when I was a kid at the Tweed or Club Tweed or Tweed Heads Bowls Club back in the day, such an iconic bowls venue around the world. So if you can get any little bit of souvenir or merch from the club, it's always a nice little memento.
And now you're the Queen of Tweed.
Well, not quite. I give that title to Chloe. We call her the boss.
Oh, right. Okay.
She's the leader here of our Girls Ospreys crew. Does a fantastic job still.
I was laughing at your interview with her at the Australian Open because she couldn't speak, and she gave you donuts.
She gave me a one word.
Yeah, how's so you're playing with your good mate Selena? Very good, mate. And that was it.
I did know she was and I said, "Oh, can you just give me a word or two?" I didn't actually mean it literally, but no, it was good for a laugh. And thankfully, Selena is a very articulate and great speaker, so she did very well on behalf of the team in that interview.
Extremely so. Yeah, I spoke to Chloe after the final and was talking to her, and I'm like, "What's wrong?" And she goes, "I'm so sick."
Beware the sick bowler, they say.
Yep. Well, she played an unbelievable final.
Yeah, I just noticed the young Kobe Cromie over there just getting himself potentially in the zone.
Checking the phone.
Checking the phone. Just maybe not a bad idea, actually, you know, if you're going on next to have a little look at the ring. What sides are the girls playing? What is it doing? Wonder if he's watching this. Don't know. Give us a shout out, Cobes.
Let's see. Not quite sure. His phone's pointing the wrong way, so.
All right, again, a little bit of a loose end here from the girls. Giving this backhand a go. Colleen needs to find a path here. I think she's just short again. Oh, it's not made it any easier for the girls.
There's a vortex here.
All four of those bowls are a good couple of metres short, which is very unusual. Kelsey will be looking to improve with this one. On a good line here.
Much better weight.
Yeah, that's her money. That's the one she's after.
And just asks the question of Colleen.
Yeah, Kelsey just having a little bit of a laugh to herself and Melissa there. Like, it's not that hard, is it? Just relieve the pressure valve a little bit.
When you're me, any of those front bowls, that's close for me. If I got one there, I'd be pretty happy.
We're not playing together ever, Val. Sorry. That's
skip.
Below standard for you, mate.
I can get a couple of touches here and there.
Oh, no. So this is what happens often. I think you find that when you drop a couple short, you just tend to overplay it a little bit. The best thing for Colleen on this end is that she's only one down and she's only got one bowl within a metre, so not a train wreck, but probably not the best end she's played in the match so far.
No, it's an opportunity for Kelsey Cottrell to net that two straight back. Just needs to do exactly what she did with her last, and she's fine. Plenty of room.
Yeah, I said it earlier, it didn't work, but you'd back her in to draw this one. Looks very nice again. Just has to pass the front with good weight. Lovely.
That'll do. That will do. And again, we just can't split these two. 4 apiece after 5 in the second set. Played in good spirit, both having a laugh together.
I think they're saying, let's quickly kick those ones. No one saw them.
Let's bury the footage of that end and throw it in the ocean. I've got good access to the ocean here. It's right over there. So
that's true. Look, to be fair, they've got plenty of highlights, so we'll just focus on those ones.
If you play one bad end out of 18, that's okay.
Yeah, Kelsey going back now. Going back to that longer length, I think, that we saw on the last end of the first set where she had sort of 4 bowls within that foot or so of the jack. Really nice road here from Kelsey. Just needs to run a little bit more. Pretty good starter. Covered up the jack. Couple of feet short. Colleen on a similar journey here. All in the pace. Just needs to drop a little bit to the jack. Very nice start. Both girls. It's more like them. It's more like what we've seen through this match.
Really important end for both again. Colleen just keeps trying to pull away. Kelsey keeps her on the leash. Just says, no. I'm staying with you.
Kelsey in the zone again. Sneak past her own, even better. Great vision there.
It's a little target there for Colleen.
Yeah, there's a bit of room for her, I think. She was only just through with her first bowl. Most singles players, your first 2 bowls, if you can just stick to the draw, try and build yourself a bit of a head or create some opportunities. That's the idea. Nice arc again. Just over the speed a little bit.
Ends up in a similar spot to her first. She's controlling the tee, but she'll want to try and nail her next. Kelsey can really apply some pressure here.
Yeah, I think Kelsey will just be looking to try and get inside those back bowls if she can. Try and take that danger away. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Almost as perfect as you can get.
Cover, count, no problems.
Yeah, feels like this is a moment where Kelsey's gone, right, time to tighten up a little bit. This is my opportunity. Had a loose end that last one. It's really time to put my foot down.
And Colleen's in
what
after
has Colleen got here?
She does not mind this at all.
Just on the way, needs to sit. Oh, she has. That's a very good shot.
She's in for one, Lindsay.
That is a bomb and a half there from Colleen Orr. 3 down. To be fair, she had 2 really good line bowls with the first 2. Just overspeed a little bit. Kelsey plopping that last one there gave her a little edge to sit on, and she's done it well.
That's a mighty bowl from Colleen Orr. So Kelsey's last. Can she wrestle it back? What an enthralling battle we've had. Kobe Cromie and Jack McShane to come after this.
Kelsey Cottrell sticking to her backhand. She's in a good area again. Just needs to hold on to any of her own or past. Just needs to get up. Just needs to get up.
Rubbed it.
Oh, did it sneak? I
don't think it did, and it's still 1 to Colleen.
Oh, Melissa's put the blue paddle up. Colleen's had a good look with her fingers. That was any run on that one, and something's happening. A lot of yellow there, but importantly, the orange bowl with the blue sticker is holding on to shot.
So, similar bowl, do you think, for Colleen Orr?
Yeah, probably on the higher side. I think you probably don't want to flirt with any of those yellow ones of Kelsey Cottrell's up the front. Weight probably pretty crucial here.
Does not want to give this away. She has been sensational this morning.
Definitely on the wider side, which is a safe line. I think the way this head was shaping up, she would definitely take 1 at this point.
It's making its way back.
Needs to. It was coming if she had any more run on that.
Yeah, that was not a bad effort considering she was playing the safe line. But Lindsay Clark, Colleen Orr, she just keeps her nose in front.
She's hanging in, which is all, like we said at the start, you just need to be in the fight come that last end. And Kelsey's probably thinking the same thing, like, you know, she can take a lot of heart out of that end. She had 3 really good shots in there. Colleen, credit to her. Another little pep talk with the coach, having a little laugh, which is always good, just don't get frustrated. She had 3 good ones. Colleen had a really good conversion there and can't do too much about that, but still a good couple of ends to go here. It's anyone's game.
3 ends to go, 5-4.
Yeah, I'm not feeling either way at the minute. Colleen's got all the answers, so.
You have a feeling that Kelsey is going to play one end that could break it open. I thought that last one might have been it.
Yeah.
And it was looking like it before Colleen said, no, I'm taking shot.
Yeah, these first couple of bowls really important in these closing ends.
And I tell you what, Lindsay.
It's a fantastic start.
You what? Just would have liked a little bit more run on it. There is Claire Turley there. With Lorraine Dowson, Lorraine Smith, the Brains Trust.
Yeah, Kelsey's found a rhythm on this backhand side of the rink. Really good reply. That's perfect. Well done, Kelsey. Importantly, it's probably forced Colleen to play this backhand as well, I think.
When she has played it, she's generally found the line. So let's see what she can do. Her last attempts in this direction were not great by her standards.
Yeah, she's on the narrower side here. What kind of weight has she got? Just pulling up a bit short.
That's under.
Big bowl here from Kelsey. Can shut this head down. Tuck the jack away. Another one just passed. Just found good area again. Just needs to get back. Oh, it's just missed a jack, but it's in a really good home. Just one to Kelsey Cottrell so far. Right, Colleen's let this one go. She's on that tight line again, but has maybe got a little bit more speed. Needs contact on her own. Oh, it's a good effort. Not the shot, but importantly, 2 in the head now.
Every bowl now just has added impetus, doesn't it? It's to and fro.
Another nicely lined bowl from Kelsey. Just needs to get down again. Oh, just passed, but importantly, you get 2 really good ones past the jack now. Any movement on that jack's could be huge. Colleen Orr, a big moment here. She's only 1 down. Risky.
Surveying all her options.
Yeah, to me it's a backhand just over the draw. Try and play the shot yourself. Roll her own. Try and take that danger away. Yeah, even if it goes wrong, potentially 1 down is not as bad as Kelsey playing this shot and getting 4. Big moment in this match.
On a wider line here, Colleen Orr. Bit more weight too.
Oh, just probably a bit. Just she commented herself too much.
So Lindsay Clark, there's an opportunity for Kelsey here to break this one open.
Right, if Kelsey gets this, you are Nostradamus. You said this could potentially be the moment for a Kelsey Cottrell special, and I'm feeling it too. Like she just missed those second and third bowls, but
a little trail.
Go. Just should be just thinking, draw another one here. If she can touch a jack an inch or 2, she could make the whole count. So positive draw.
Backhand it is for Kelsey Cottrell.
Tell by her body language.
She's walking in a little bit faster. It's making its way.
Very close. It needs to get down.
Kelsey
needs
Cottrell.
To get down. Any down the line. That is a fantastic shot from Kelsey Cottrell.
There is the master stroke. And that could be the one.
It's at least 3.
Could be the one that breaks it open. They're going to measure for the full count, 1 out.
What a great end from Kelsey Cottrell. The class of that. Again, just drawing up any couple of inches on that, and she did it perfectly.
Colleen looks at us and says 4.
Oh, does she? Yeah.
Well, we alluded to that fact, Lindsay, that there is... Yep, and that'll do it. That's a full count. And that is...
Big end.
The master stroke from the master. Kelsey Cottrell with an 8-5 lead with 2 ends to play. And she's now got the semi-final by the scruff of the neck.
Yeah, I think the good news for Colleen here, she's got 2 ends and all she needs is 3 shots. So if she can just score this end, even if it's just a 1, she'll just need a 2. There's generally always a 2 on in a singles game. If she can get the 2 this end, then she just needs to score on the last. So
we should clip that whole piece together saying that with the commentary saying that you feel like she's close. There's one end where she'll break it open, and then that SpongeBob clip a few moments later. And Kelsey nets a full count of 4.
Yeah, it was definitely she just executed exactly how we mastered that. So thanks, Kelsey. It's a really great end, and she's backed it up with a fantastic start here.
Running at full steam now. And if you're Colleen now, it's how do you respond? How do you fight back? She's done it time and time again.
Yeah, these first couple of bowls, not necessarily looking for the shot, but trying to improve it for yourself. So getting a couple around it, potentially moving Kelsey's bowl so you can see the jack a little bit better. Just a little bit short of what she was after.
And you feel for Colleen as well, because after that end completed, she sort of looked up at us, and there was a little bit of a demoralised look when she gave us the signal that it was 4. And she's such a good sport, Colleen, as well. One of the more likeable characters in this sport.
Yeah. Great setup here from Kelsey. One right on it, one just past. Colleen just a little bit undecided whether she changes hands, which she's done so. Hasn't played too many down here, but we're not a mile away. Oh, she's got it onto the jack, but has made a little bit more room for herself. So that's a good shot.
And there is also an element of danger here for Colleen, because if she does drop a 2 in this end, the game's over because of the 3-shot margin.
Yeah, even if you drop 1, I think scoring a 4 against Kelsey, well, it hasn't been done all game.
No. Well, Colleen hasn't even scored a 3.
Yeah, I think you got to go for it this end, I think. Kelsey will just be looking to try and get something up past. Not a bad home. This third bowl, crucial for Colleen. She needs to be up through it a little bit, give herself some options. Not sure it's going to hold on.
What's going to make her last pivotal?
I think Kelsey Cottrell here, she can get any touch of this jack on the forehand, tuck it away. There's not a lot happening for Colleen.
And her last bowl actually kind of got in the way of Kelsey's, which if it didn't, she might have been able to play with a bit of weight and get rid of it and maybe make a few.
Yeah.
And if she's still chasing, she might. But this is looking precarious, especially if you're right, Lindsay. If Kelsey gets a touch, the Darwin Destroyer might be destroyed.
It's on its way. Oh, she's on the trot after it, which generally means it's in a kind of good zone. Just needs to get up onto something, a bit of her own and up. Oh, she's played it well. 2 in there.
And it really doesn't give Colleen much, does it? What do you think?
I can't see. She could potentially get the split on the 2 yellows and get them out, and hopefully the jack doesn't move. But I think, if you see Colleen's bowl that's locked onto Kelsey's sort of bowl there at 10, I don't know what time that is, but if you see Colleen's bowl there, it looks like Kelsey's going to get a piece of the jack out to the left, and she's still a couple down. But the great thing for Colleen, she's matched down anyway, so she's got absolutely nothing to lose. I think you're up through that. Ideally, you're trying to get the split, maybe run onto it, the jack yourself and follow through with it.
So you're saying forehand or backhand?
Oh, potentially it doesn't really matter. I think as you look at it, maybe the backhand, whatever you feel comfortable, you just got to try and get the split on those 2 yellows and and see what happens.
So Colleen Orr to stay in the game and the tournament.
She's let it go on her forehand. She's watching it.
Well, she's not far away.
Not sure she's getting down. Oh, that's a great effort.
By a whisker. But Kelsey Cottrell, for the third time in 4 years, is through to the final of the Australian Indoor Championships. Defeats the most spirited of challengers from Colleen Orr, who has lost no fans after what was another brilliant tournament. Second straight semi-final at the event for her, and the second year in a row that Kelsey Cottrell has ended her campaign. She had chances, but in the end, one end of perfection ended it from Kelsey Cottrell. That'll do. We'll figure out what the final total was.
Colleen just trying to explain what she was trying to play and get the split on there, which we saw.
Yeah.
A really valiant attempt. And I think, credit to Kelsey. She really gritted and fought her way through that. Had moments of brilliance and moments where she was probably, scratching around a little bit. But importantly, I think that the end of the set, or the match for me, the last end of that first set, to get herself a 3 to force that tied set and then go on to win it. Huge moment for Kelsey Cottrell and a very well-deserving finalist.
So 8-all, 10-5, Kelsey Cottrell through to the third Australian Indoor Championships final in 4 years. What a superstar she is as she looks to go back to back. She'll meet either Dawn Heyman or Chloe Morrison. That's our last match of the day at 2 o'clock. But in half an hour's time, Kobe Cromie and Jack McShane will do battle. Lindsay Clark, thank you very much. We'll see you in half an hour.
I look forward to the next one if that's anything to go by. The standard is set, so stay tuned.
Absolutely cannot wait. Jack McShane, the defending champion. Kobe Cromie coming up in half an hour's time.